Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Link, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the very best tips from level 50 to 60. That way you guys can get to max level before Dragonflight releases. And these tips are going to be good whether you're a new player or you're somebody that's returning to WoW, or even maybe you haven't even played Shadowlands yet, so don't worry about that. So the first tip I'm going to give you guys, and probably the most important one, is that any player right now between 10 and 59, so fresh out of the starting area, will gain Winds of Wisdom, which is a 50% increase in XP from everything you guys do. So this is the very best time for you guys to be leveling, because once the Dragfear Evoker comes out in the Dragonflight pre-patch, the buff will be gone. So tip number 2 is going to be, make sure you guys have a full set of Boa Gear, which is at least 6 pieces. Make sure you have 3 at least, that way you guys get the set bonus, which I'm going to explain what that is. If you guys don't know, Boa Gear is buying an account items that you can transfer to any server, any faction, doesn't matter as long as it's on your account. And whenever you get the 3 set, it's going to reduce the cost or the consumption of your rested experience by 30%. So basically it means that the more stuff you're doing while you have rested XP, the less of your rested XP it's going to be using. So that's going to be really good for leveling up. Tip number 3 is going to be a huge one for you guys, especially with the 50% buff right now to XP. Make sure you guys do your Torghast daily every day on all of your characters, because it's going to give you almost an entire level every single day. Some of you guys might hate Torghast, but like I timed whenever I went in there on my Shaman and on my Rogue, it took me like 10 minutes and I got almost an entire level in 10 minutes. This is even easier if you have a stealth class, because you can literally just walk by all of the mobs and then just go to the next floor after you kill the main boss. Tip number 4 is for anyone who's already completed the Shadowlands campaign at least one time. You guys can level on your alts using Threads of Fate. Basically, Threads of Fate makes it so you can choose to decide to level through the campaign again, or you can level just by doing world quests or daily objectives. Each zone has a main campaign quest, and basically what happens is once you fill the bar up to 100%, like any kind of world quest or anything like that, you get a huge chunk of XP, so that's also really good just from killing rares or finding treasures, doing quests, anything like that will fill it up. Tip number 5 is going to be dungeon spamming. Now, if you guys don't know, time walking is super good XP whenever it's in the game. Currently, it's not, but just regular dungeons give a lot of XP. Just from one dungeon, it took about 10 or 12 minutes, and it gave me 12 bars of rested XP on my Rogue. So if you don't like questing, you're tired of doing world quests, anything like that, make sure you guys just dungeon spam, especially if you're a healer or a tank. You'll get pretty much an instant queue, and even the DPS queues are probably less than 10 minutes. Tip number 6 is war mode. Make sure you guys play with war mode on. I know sometimes it can suck if you get ganked, but like you're literally getting an extra 10 to 30% increased XP. I'm pretty sure Alliance always gets better bonuses because they're the smaller faction, so they always get way more XP gains. So make sure you guys are turning that on. It helps so much. It makes everything go so much quicker. Lastly, tip number 7, if you guys want to use consumes and weapon enchants, make sure you get the Celestial Guidance weapon enchant off the auction house for like 11 gold. And if you guys want, you can buy the food. It's called Bear Tartar, and it makes it so every time you kill a mob, you get a small speed increase, so you'll be sprinting around every time you kill something. And with that being said, that's everything for today's video, guys. Hopefully these tips helped you guys out. If you guys learned something, let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.